In this video, we're diving into how to choose the right domain registrar and hosting provider, especially if you're considering companies like Network Solutions. What's going on, everyone? My name's Eric Hunsaker, and on this channel, we cut through the fluff to help you make smarter business decisions when it comes to your website. Selecting a domain and host seems simple at first, but there are hidden fees, confusing features, and long-term considerations that many people overlook. So let's explore what you should look for so you can register a domain and set up hosting with confidence. Understanding domain registrars. So a domain registrar is the company that lets you purchase and manage a domain name, like example.com. They act as a broker between you and the official domain registry. When you buy a domain, you're essentially leasing it for a period, usually 1 to 10 years. While many registrars also offer web hosting, it's important to evaluate each service independently because a great registrar isn't necessarily a great host. Reputation and reliability. First, examine the registrar's reputation. Has the company been around for a long time? Do they have generally positive reviews? You want a registrar that's known for stability because your domain is the foundation of your online presence. A registrar with a poor track record could put your domain at risk of loss if they mismanage renewals or go out of business. Transparent pricing. Now, pricing can be tricky. Many companies offer teaser rates for the first year, such as 99 cents or even free, only to charge a much higher renewal fee. Check both the initial price and the long-term cost. Look at the price for each year of renewal and see if there are extra charges for things like WHOIS privacy, which hides your personal info from public records, email forwarding, or DNS management. Ideally, your registrar will include basic privacy and DNS features at no extra charge. Domain management tools. A good registrar should provide intuitive tools to manage your domain. This includes DNS settings to configure A records, MX records for email, CNAMEs, and other records. You should also have access to domain locking, which prevents unauthorized transfers, and bulk management if you own multiple domains. The interface should be clear enough that you don't need to contact support every time you make a change. Security features. Security is crucial. Look for registrars that offer free or affordable WHOIS privacy, two-factor authentication for your account, and protection against unauthorized transfers. Some registrars provide a grace period after a domain expires, allowing you to renew it without penalty. Others may have strict policies that can lead to losing your domain if you miss a renewal date. You may also encounter domain hijacking, where unscrupulous companies deliberately try to capture expired domains. So choosing a reputable registrar with strong security policies mitigates these risks. Evaluating hosting services. While the domain name points people to your website, the hosting service stores your site's files and serves them to visitors. It's like the land where your website's house sits. When evaluating a host, focus on reliability, speed, support, and scalability. Uptime and speed. So uptime refers to the percentage of time your site is online and accessible. Look for hosts that offer at least a 99.9% uptime guarantee. Beyond the guarantee, check user reviews for real-world performance. A host can promise good uptime but deliver poor results if their infrastructure isn't robust. Speed matters because users expect sites to load quickly. Search engines also factor load times into their rankings. Look for hosts with data centers near your target audience and consider whether they use modern technologies like SSD storage and caching. Support and customer service. When your site goes down or you need help configuring settings, good support can save you hours of frustration. So evaluate how a hosting company handles support requests. Do they offer 24/7 live chat, phone support, email tickets? How quickly do they respond? Read reviews to gauge their expertise and willingness to solve issues. Some companies outsource support to call centers that follow scripts, while others have dedicated technicians who can provide detailed assistance. Scalability and growth. Your hosting needs might change over time. You might start with a shared plan, but need to upgrade to a VPS or dedicated server as your traffic grows. Choose a host that offers a clear upgrade path and won't penalize you for growing. Some hosts offer seamless upgrades that require a little downtime, while others force you to migrate manually, which can be a hassle. Pricing, structure, and terms. As with domain registrars, hosting providers often advertise low introductory rates. The catch is that these rates usually require a longer commitment. Now, when comparing hosts, look at the regular monthly price after the promotional period ends. See if you're locked into an annual contract or if you can pay month to month. And check for hidden fees. Some hosts charge for restoring backups, migrating your site, or even canceling your account. Extra features. Many hosts bundle extras like email accounts, SSL certificates, and website builders. While these features are convenient, they might not always be free. So make sure the features that you care about are included. If a host advertises a website builder, try a demo to see if you like its interface. If they provide email hosting, check how many mailboxes and how much storage you get. Now, one option that checks all the boxes we've talked about in this video is network solutions. They've been around since the early days of the internet, and that kind of longevity gives them a level of trust and reliability that's really hard to match. With network solutions, you get more than just a place to register your domain. They also offer hosting, professional email, SSL certificates, and even marketing tools all under one roof. That makes it easy to keep your online presence organized and managed in one place. They also put a big emphasis on security and stability. You can add WHOIS privacy, protect your domains with account level security features, and know that your site is backed by established infrastructure. And when your business grows, it's simple to scale up your hosting plan or add additional services without starting over somewhere new. Now, while there are always budget options out there, what really stands out about network solutions is the balance of reputation, support, and convenience. For many businesses, especially if you value reliability and having everything in one place, they're a very strong choice. So if you want to get started with network solutions, we've got this link for you down in the description below. When you click on that link, it'll bring you to this page right here. And from here, you can either do an AI domain search, you can start building your website, host your website, or protect your website. So let's go ahead and click on host your website, and this will bring you here to their 3 different plans. There's the starter plan for $2.99 per month for 1 year term, and that renews at $8 per month after that 1 year term. Then there's the essential plan, which starts at $4.99 per month for a 1 year term, and that renews at $13.99 per month. So just remember that when it renews, the price will change. And for the premium, there's the $6.99 per month for a 1 year term, and it renews at $16.99 per month. Now, when we scroll down here, we can go ahead and see that on the essential and the premium plan, you get that 1 year of a free domain, as well as 1 year free SSL certificate, which is going to keep your website safe and secure. There's also different features that you get with this, like you get different disk space amount, different amount of websites you can build, visitor support, FTP accounts, drag and drop website builders included on all of them, the number of email boxes that you get unmetered bandwidth with all, but again, you get the free domain and the free SSL certificate on those plans there. So let's say you're thinking about the essential plan. So you go ahead and click add to cart, and then here you can go ahead and search for your domain. So let's go ahead and search for this domain here. Okay, so as you can see, we get the essential hosting for 1 year. We get the SSL certificate for 1 year, and that is free. We get the .com domain 1 year for free, and that comes with domain privacy protection, which comes 1 month free. So if you will go into the promo code area here, type in code CC20H, and that's going to save you 20% off your hosting plan. And we have also got 2 other codes for you as well if you decide to go a different route. So maybe you just need the domain. You can use code CC20D to get 20% off your domain. Or maybe you're just looking for the annual builder plan, and you can use code CC50B to get 50% off the annual builder plan. We'll have all these codes and links on screen as well as down in the description below. Tips for making your choice. Number 1, read the fine print. Always check renewal rates, cancellation policies, and any fees for transferring your domain away. 2, consider bundling discounts. Some companies offer discounts if you purchase hosting and domain registration together, but make sure you still get a good deal. 3, test customer support. Contact support with a pre-sales question to see how quickly they respond and how knowledgeable they are. 4, plan for the long term. Think about your project's growth. If you might need more resources or features later, choose a provider that makes upgrading easy. 5, check user reviews. While no company has perfect reviews, consistent complaints about billing or security can be red flags. So in addition to evaluating features, you want to watch for some red flags when choosing a registrar or host. Hidden fees, aggressive upselling, and difficulty transferring domains are signs of a company that prioritizes profit over service. So be cautious of registrars that charge excessive redemption fees if you accidentally let a domain expire. Similarly, a hosting provider that regularly suffers outages or security breaches should be avoided. Another red flag is poor customer service. Test the support team by asking a few pre-sales questions. If you receive vague or scripted answers, consider looking elsewhere. A reputable provider invests in knowledgeable staff and transparent communication. Industry trends and future outlook. The domain and hosting industry evolves quickly. Consolidation is common. Large companies acquire smaller ones, which can result in changes to pricing and policies. So keep an eye on industry news to stay aware of mergers and acquisitions that may affect your service. Additionally, sustainability is becoming a priority. Some hosting providers use renewable energy or participate in carbon offset programs. If environmental impact matters to you, research green hosting options. So here are some frequently asked questions that we get on this topic a lot. Should I keep my domain and hosting with the same company? Now, convenience is a plus, but separating them can provide flexibility if you decided to switch hosts without moving your domain. What if I want to change registrars? Most domains can be transferred after 60 days. Check both registrars' transfer policies and ensure that your domain isn't locked. Do I need multiple domains? Now, sometimes owning multiple domains, for example, different extensions or common misspellings, helps protect your brand. However, each additional domain incurs renewal fees. So choosing a domain, registrar, and hosting service is a foundational step for any online venture. By focusing on reputation, transparent pricing, robust management tools, security, and dependable support, you'll set yourself up for long-term success. So don't rush into a decision based solely on the lowest introductory price. Look at the total cost of ownership and evaluate how each provider supports your needs. With the right registrar and host, you can focus on building your site, growing your audience, and running your business with confidence. Choosing a domain, registrar, and hosting service isn't glamorous, but it's one of the most consequential decisions you'll make for your online business. So if you want to get started with network solutions or any other products that we recommend, you'll find those links down in the description below. These are affiliate links, which means we earn a small commission when you use them at no extra cost to you. And these commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create free content just like this. So if you end up using it, we thank you so much in advance. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on the channel, we make videos on how to create websites, explore different website builders, discuss domain names, and so much more, so be sure to subscribe. But other than that, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.